Welcome to your daily energy reading or your daily tarot reading. Sorry. Guess I used to do in my little shorts anyway, I hope y'all are doing fantastic. I'm going to use the Barbier Tarot today and yeah, let's get started. Let's go ahead and do this. Happy Monday. Um, Yay. Let's see what's going on. Current situation. I'm going to pull the 3 cards. King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Now, there's a little bit of a worry, like, are things coming together? You might be like planning something. The 10 of Pentacles would kind of be something big. That 5 tells me there's a little bit of worry happening, what you don't see. Strength, what will be unexpected. Ace of Cups, like that. Challenge. Oh, King of Wands. Where does this lead? 8 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You know, 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So interesting, the 6 is here. There's definitely like something happening that's really okay. So the 6 of Cups, right, about the past, but it's also about gifts coming in. But I feel like there's something here that's kind of like bringing up the past again. And this Ace of Cups may be exactly that. Now, for some of you, this could be a love, or romantic type situation with the King of Cups, where you really kind of like felt like, oh, this was a really good thing. The 10 of Pentacles really felt like it was going to be somewhat stable, or at least stable to some degree. But the 5 of Pentacles is you were just really driven in the wrong way. Like something just wasn't right with this situation. So where you're at right now is that 5 of Pentacles. I do feel like the King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles is more that past, like, oh, this was supposed to be a good thing. It was supposed to work out, but it didn't. Now, this, keep a wide range. It doesn't necessarily have to be love. The only reason I'm thinking that with the King of Cups, the Ace of Cups, 6 of Cups, there's a lot of that romance type feeling here. So let's take a quicker or a deeper look into that. I want to look into the let's start with the King and see where that leads. What is the King of Cups here? Who is he representing? What is this? The Devil and the Hierophant. Yeah, this is someone that you are absolutely stuck on, or something. So the Devil is that it could have even been slightly unhealthy. It feels to me like it may have been at some point, because there was again that hope of the 10 of Pentacles. And maybe you made a commitment to yourself here. It feels like there's something that you really thought would work out again. And it didn't. And there is a feeling of that making a commitment. At the same time, there's that feeling of being kind of in a stuck position. It's almost like it's better that it didn't, but let's keep going. What's the 10 of Pentacles referring to here? Any more information on this 10 of Wands with the Queen of Swords? So, ooh, Ace of Cups is showing up again. So here's that 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is home, stability. It could be money. So yeah, it feels like, it's a burden. Like this has been just weighing on you. Like, oh, that 10 of Wands is also like that feeling of something just weighing on you, heavy. Can't get past it. The Queen of Swords, though, I feel like there's this also feeling with that 10 of Pentacles, like you felt like this would be a really good thing and it would be stable. But the Queen of Swords is almost like saying you knew it wouldn't be, because you were planning to, figure out a way around it almost. That's the feeling I'm getting here. That's my intuition telling me that that's what that feels like with that Queen of Swords. She just like plans. But, she's kind of looking at the past too. Let's take a quicker, deeper look into this 5 of Pentacles, because I feel like that's the disappointment. It's not that necessarily a disappointment it's not going the way you planned. And it's more like that decision. Do I need to do this differently or what? Let's see. Knight of Wands with the Four of Cups. Yeah. So that is telling me that you were hoping things would move forward. So the Four of Cups is that you had your eye set on something, and that Knight of Wands is that forward movement, moving forward. Again, this Knight of Wands, when I have it laid down, is going this way. So it makes me again feel like you were hoping this would go somewhere and it's not. So with that Four of Cups, so I will tell you that that's always the, it doesn't mean that good things aren't there. It means you're not looking at the other things. You're only looking at one. And that's why I feel like it's kind of saying like, you thought this would be really good and now you're not sure that it is. And I don't think the Five of Pentacles is necessarily saying it isn't. You're not sure. So I think that's why the strength is there, because it's 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 saying here in the unseen that you've been stronger than you might, think you have been. You've been dealing with this, but you've been very, very strong about it. I like that. Let's see if there's anything else with that strength card that can help us any further here. The Knight of Swords with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, like it's I feel like what you've been doing is, and there's that Ace of Cups again. That's showing up a lot. The Seven of Wands is you protecting yourself here. Like you've been holding your own, you've been staying steady, but the Knight of Swords is kind of like that energy that disrupts that. So there may be something that's coming in that will disrupt you and make you feel not as strong, make you feel like you can't stand up for yourself. It doesn't mean you can't. This energy will just kind of make you feel, even if it's only for a second, that you can't. So just be aware of that if that comes in. It's just it, it's it comes in a way that you're like, how am I supposed to keep standing up for myself? And it could be that devil energy too. When you have a devil energy, sometimes that devil, when it comes back around, whether it's a person or whatever, um, it sparks something that makes you feel like you are not in control. It's that addiction, attachment, but it does affect you even though you know about it. Okay, so that doesn't mean that you're not aware. It's just, it does. There's like, you can't help it. It makes you think about it differently. So let's take a look at this Ace of Cups. We've got the Knight of Pentacles with, so there is something happening here. I'm going to look a little further into this Ace of Cups. So this is a new beginning here, and it's kind of weird. I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands clarifying this Ace of Cups, it's like it's been just taking a little bit, but that spark is coming back around. I say it's coming back around mostly because of that Six of Cups. But this could be something completely different with this Knight of Pentacles. Something's been working itself up to a brand new, really kind of passion um, beginning. Let's see. Who is this Ace of Cups? Is this somebody? What? Take a little deeper look into this Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. This could be, okay, so now this other ace is coming up. So there is something happening where you'll be unexpected with a new opportunity. It's going to be a lot of things to you. It's going to be important to you, for one, because it's the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. It's something you love. It's something that gets you excited, and it's something that can be long lived. So this isn't necessarily love. If it is, the Ace of Pentacles says it will be something that lasts. The Queen of Wands reminds us that it's coming from something that you're really putting a lot of energy and you're excited about. So there is this feeling too that it could be project work as well. And it could be relationships. So yeah, take that as it resonates, because that's exciting to me that that's going to come in, because this Five of Pentacles in the now feels like you're displaced. Things aren't working the way you thought they would, and that that Ace of Cups says things are going to turn around. Yeah, that Four of Cups, like I was saying earlier, Four of Cups, you got your eyes set on one thing. Well, that one thing ain't happening. Something completely different is, which looks to be really good. When you have two different aces clarifying. So what is the challenge is the King of Wands. I want to look at that to see if that's a person. That King of Wands is, of course, a fire sign, Sag, Leo, Aries, or it's energy, it's excitement. Yeah, yeah, this is someone you want to walk away from, and that's the challenge. So this is something new, okay? Because there is this feeling, I still got to walk away from this other thing, this King of Cups, this past energy that you have made. I feel like you've made a commitment to walk away. That's what the commitment is, but you're struggling with that, and that's the challenge. So you might be having this energy. Now, this King of Wands could also be like, if this is more project oriented, it's like walking away from an idea that you were committed to. It got you excited, but it's like, well, maybe it's not going to work out quite the way I thought it would. That kind of energy. So I feel like that's why it leads to the Eight of Swords. So it goes to the Eight of Swords, which is that red card right here, to the Ace of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is saying, I'm stuck. I am, you feel stuck. You're not necessarily stuck. You feel stuck, but I feel like that's temporary because that ace is going to give you clarity on how to move forward. Um, and what to do next. Let's look further into this Eight of Swords. What is this Eight of Swords? Oh, there's that Eight of Cups again. It showed up a couple times. We're going to have a lot of like things happening here. The Chariot, yeah. So that's two different kinds of energy. They're both movements, but one's walking away and one's walking towards. And that's why you're stuck. It's this, um, you can't move both ways at the same time, right? So that's the energy here. So there's something that you want, but you want it different. And I think that that's kind of keeping you stuck. It's also a feeling of decision, even though it's not the Two of Swords. It feels to me like you need to break free from, I feel like you need to break free from that devil, to be honest with you, because no matter what that is, it's not doing you any justice here. Tell me about this. We got the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords can be victory, but it also can be um, clarity, an understanding, an aha moment. It. Let's see what it is. What is this Ace of Swords? Tell me, tell me. So we've got the Tower with the Ten of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So and with the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, they're showing up, and the Star. So I think what happens here is you realize on what you need to do next, even if there's a lot of, even though you're feeling heavy, I think you need to, you need to change that. So you will have a epiphany, a aha moment where you say, okay, I need to change, because I feel like there's still something heavy weighing on you. And even though this new opportunity kind of comes in as a surprise, it's still weighing on you. So let's go out one further. What is after this Ace of Swords, please? What is after the Ace of Swords? Oh, the Hermit. I'm going to pull a piece of advice too. Um, yeah, so you just need to really take a moment. Like there might be, so with that Ace of Cups up there clarified with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, when we start getting like all of these beginnings and it gets really exciting, I feel like this Hermit is like saying, okay. And then you have the Ace of Swords. Okay, let's think about this. Let's take a moment. Let's think about this. I'm not stuck. I'm just like unclear. And I think the Hermit will bring back in that clarity. The Hermit's upside down there. Okay. This deck is odd. Okay, so the Hermit, it's not the Hangman. It's the Hermit. So yeah, I would definitely, I think whatever you've got going on, it's going to end up being really good. I think you're just going to be going through some of that, back and forth. We have the Queen of Pentacles in your advice. I feel like this is saying to stay grounded in what you really want. Like, don't fall in love with something. Don't get over excited about something. Don't overthink something, right? That's the wand, the sword and the cup, but instead be like, what is going to be the best thing for me and my family? You know, how is this going to really play out? You know, like it's asking you not to go with your heart, not to go with your head, and not to go with what makes you feel alive, but instead, what will bring my overall, um, make things overall better with the Queen of Pentacles. Is there anything else we need to know today? I'm going to pull a couple more cards here. Yeah, Queen of Cups and Four of Swords. Yeah, you know, you need to take a break from, like, I think there's something here like, I keep having to have what I love, what I love, what I love. But is take a break from that, because what you think you love may not be the best thing long term, right? Okay, I'm really loving this. And it's not saying don't do what you love, it's saying take a moment and see, because with that Ace of Wands that came up and the cups, those two together, like, I really love this, I'm moving towards it. It could be like jumping in too quickly. And the Four of Swords is that, okay, just take a moment. So there is going to be rest time here, and it makes sense with the Hermit coming up, the Eight of Swords, but it's not, things are good. I mean, I think with that ace, things are going to be really good. Just may have to like maneuver the situation a little differently. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this. Take care. Have a beautiful day.